Welcome into 5 on your sideline. I am Corey Miller, and we are in the thick of playoff season now, Annie. It's win or go home on the court and on the ice.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Corey. That's right, I'm Annie Krall, and we have some awesome hoops teams to highlight tonight. But we're going to switch things up a bit first.
Yeah.
It's championship night for our prep hockey teams, Corey.
Let's go to the ice.
Let's talk about it.
Let's do it. First up, Marquette and DeSmet in a battle for the Challenge Cup. Let's start with an awesome save. Marquette's Cooper Freeman. Big time stop of DeSmet. Oh, that's how you do it. Spartans would break through eventually. Braden Tillett in the slot. He's going to bury it. At last check, DeSmet was winning 2-0 with time winding down in the third period.
Well, bitter rivals Clayton and Ladue meeting for the Wickenheiser Cup. And this was an awesome one. Clayton threatening, Greyhounds denied at first, but Ethan Feinstein gets it to go off the wild deflection. He hits the legendary celebration.
Ah, Superman.
And Clayton goes up. Some great goaltending all game long, but in the end it was Clayton who prevailed. Greyhounds win 2-1. The crowd goes crazy, and Clayton brings home its first Wickenheiser Cup.
Congrats to the Greyhounds. Basketball time. Huge game at Triad. Sold out. 2,300 people to watch Centralia and Mount Vernon in the sectional final. Game lived up to the hype. Cale Maurer, spot-up jumper for Mount Vernon. Dustin Collins, finish inside for Centralia. Other way again, Devontae Nesbitt, triple for the Rams. Then we're going to go to Collins underneath again. This time, no layup, Annie. No layup this time. He's going for the whole thing, throwing it down. The Orphan faithful love it, and Centralia is moving on. They beat Mount Vernon in the sectional 49-33. How about some other Illinois boys scores from tonight? And man, it was a heartbreaker for our local teams. Breese Central lost by 2, and Alton Marquette lost by 1. Defending champs Jabot also fell to Mounds Meridian.
Talk about the girls. Clayton hosting Cardinal Ritter for the Class 5 District 2 matchup. Watch Nayla Scales hit from the corner from the start, and then it's going to be turned around. Lauren Young goes wide to float in a gorgeous 2. Cardinal Ritter ran away with it, though, by the third period. Michaela Washington makes the 3. Scales said she can do that, too. Puts it in as well. Then check this one out. Scales gets the steal, makes the basket coming up right now, and she ends up getting the foul as well. Cardinal Ritter gets a huge win, 83, Clayton 43. That's right, it's Ritter versus Burroughs for the district title on Monday. Should be an incredible game.
That should be. This was a great game tonight. Live for life against the Wolverines of Vashon, Class 4 District 5 title slugfest. Hawks down to start the second half, but here they come. Amaya Manuel to Kara Manuel, smooth. Then Kara from deep. That's good. Hawks up late. Vashon would not quit though at home. Down 5, minute and a half left. Steal, score. Next possession, steal, score. We got a 1-point game. But Live for Life, well, they're going to convert at the free throw line late. Vashon could not answer. And Live for Life wins 74-70 for the district title.
That's tight, Corey, but incredible game. Lutheran South taking on Ursuline in the Class 4 District 4 playoffs. Here's a big steal by Evelyn Shane to turn into 2. That's going to be good. Then it's going to be South Sydney Pfister needs to charge. Then floats back. She's going to connect. But we had tickets to the Bears 3 party. Brooklyn Williams kicks it off. And then Anna Marie Schuler got the memo as well. She would put this one to bed in the first half from behind the arch. Her team just absolutely eating it up as they should. Ursuline wins big, 49. Lutheran South 29.
Tomorrow, 2 Metro East girls teams will take the court playing for state titles. The interesting thing, they're both from Washington County schools, separated by just about 15 minutes. Oakville knows what it takes to win a championship. They won it all last year in Class 1A, after all. It's a senior-led group that has their basketball-crazy small town abuzz. This Rockets team will be remembered forever in Oakville, but one more title would put a cherry on top of an already impressive story.
A lot of hard work has gone into it, so it's nice to see it's finally paying off.
Such an amazing experience. It was fun last year, and I can't wait to do it again.
The weight's off our shoulders now. Now it's just we get to have fun and play with each other one last time.
Basketball's a big thing here, and if we get to bring home another trophy to put in that case, I think everyone will be really excited about it.
We've been growing up together, we've been playing together since we can all remember. It's going to be a great way to just end our season. This is the last time we're going to get to play with, some of our people we've been with forever, but we definitely want to go out with a win.
The Rockets' Washington County neighbors from Nashville will play Peoria Notre Dame tomorrow for the Hornets' first state title since 2013. Nashville starts 3 freshmen and a sophomore, but they're not intimidated by anyone, and they've already dreamed about bringing home the trophy.
It would mean a lot. Like, it's like a dream. Like, you know, I've wanted it since like middle school and when I was younger. A lot of us have wanted it too, so it would just be incredible.
That will be like one of the best memories that I'll ever have. Being able to hold the trophy and take pictures and with the team that I love the most, it's truly going to mean so much to me.
When you think about the sport of racquetball, you may not think about St. Louis as a hotbed, but it turns out you should. Photographer Randy Schweitker has the story.
1970? Nope. 1980? Nope. How about 2024?
Just need the racket and the ball and some eyewear to protect your eyes and you're good to go.
You may be surprised to hear racquetball is still popular here in St. Louis.
Some of the greatest players of all time played in St. Louis, Marty Hogan, Jerry Halacher, etc.
This weekend, the best of the best are here for the national championship.
These are the the USA Racquetball High School National Championships.
20 matches to get in front of me so I can put you on.
Some of the top kids here this week will hit between 120 and 140, so it's ridiculous speed-wise when you see it.
In the 70s, when I started playing, you played with a very small racket with a ball that didn't bounce quite as much, and now the game is extremely much faster.
It alternates annually between St. Louis, Missouri and Portland, Oregon, because they're the 2 big hubs of high school racquetball. We have 600 kids who play here. We have 20 high schools that participate. The program's been around since 1979.
They play Olympic-style singles, doubles, mixed doubles, and they all have something in common.
Kirkwood, we have so many kids who play. You meet a lot of new people and you just get new experiences and get to just make new friends.
SLU, St. Louis University High School, they've won 12 straight boys national titles and they're going for their 13th and 17th overall.
I'm the 1 seed at SLU, so I feel like I got a lot to live up to as people look up to me as a player.
If you looked around the hallways here, the fellowship's just off the charts.
The young players right now are unbelievably good, and racquetball's good because a lot of these kids play other sports, and racquetball is extremely complementary to all the other sports.
Racquetball, it's alive and well in St. Louis.
It's a fun, easy sport that everybody should try to play.
Taking flight. Card Spring Training, sponsored by Wood Basement Systems.
Yes, spring training is more about getting in work than the actual results, but it would be nice to see a better Cardinals offense down in Jupiter. After all, they are still the only team in baseball without a home run this spring. Cards tried to get things rolling today against the Mets. Matthew Liberatore on the hill, 3 innings, 1 run as he fights for a bullpen spot. Dylan Carlson started the scoring for the Cards. RBI single scores Jordan Walker. Now it's Walker's turn. Tattoos one to left and rumbles around the bases for a triple. Watch out, he's got some sneaky speed for a tall guy. Alec Burleson will score him on a bloop single coming up, and the Cardinals win 3-2 over New York. This guy had a nice day out of the bullpen. The Cardinals acquired Riley O'Brien from the Mariners this offseason. Now he's a trendy name to make the opening day roster. Today, O'Brien tossed a scoreless inning, his 3rd of the spring, and he told me he doesn't care what role he may have in this team's bullpen.
You know, I haven't really thought too much about specifically a certain spot. You know, I just try to go out there and pitch my best and not really worry about any of the external factors and just try to control what I can control. So pretty much this spring, my whole focus is just trying to perform the best that I can and not really worrying about anything else.
This 5 on Your Side St. Louis City SC coverage is sponsored by Together Credit Union.
For their second MLS match of the season, City SC will be hosting New York City FC tomorrow at 7:30. It's the first time these teams have ever faced off against each other. St. Louis hoping to capitalize on a more charismatic offense while still boasting strong protection around their goal. A trademark of last Saturday's tie against Real Salt Lake, ending 1-1. You can see Jake Nerwinski last week barely getting a foot on this one to save a potential game-winning goal for Salt Lake right here. City SC's defense a true force around their goal so far, a huge focus for head coach Carnell.
we haven't given up as many hard counters as the first 5 games of last season, right? So, I mean, yeah, Roman had, you know, a big save to make just before halftime, and that was a big one. But other than that, the guys who have come in and defended over 3 games now, you know, we feel that we've been pretty much in control of those things, and yeah, we've seen an improvement overall from that, right?
Hey, best story of the day. Thanks to Make-A-Wish, the Blues signed 15-year-old Ronan Moore to a 1-day contract today. After getting diagnosed in 2021 and battling leukemia for 2.5 years, the St. Louis native is doing great now, and Ronan even got to skate side by side with some of his favorite players, who he's watched for years, always hoping for a moment like this.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was nice to have Ronan here and have him around the dressing room. You know, bring him into the meetings and meet the guys, and then have him out on the ice. So it was nice to have him here today.
Steal the win here.
Play of the day came at Wash U, though. Illinois College and Dubuque D3 tournament. Here comes the prayer. Illinois College's Josh Harris buries it in a buzzer beater. The 59-57 win to keep their season alive. Absolutely bananas.
It's March.
It must be, Corey.
Quick update, DeSmet won the Challenge Cup 3-0 tonight. Great game.
There we have it. Final
That'll
score.
do it for 5 on your sideline. I'm Corey Miller. That's Annie. We'll see you later.
We are signing off for now, but don't forget, 5 on your side is always on